All right. I'm trying to get on the live here as well. Let's go to the live. All right. I hate that delay. Okay. I need my moderators to hit moderator on your name so I can okay, yeah, I see you. All of them let me put in. Why won't let me put in? I mean, I want to. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's my first live. They won't let me put in more than two moderators. Okay, could y'all hear me out there? There's a very horrible delay. This ain't the live. Let me say I'm sorry for hitting that live button and I wouldn't tell me I'm live, but everything's delaying. Okay. So, hey, could y'all hear me? Hey, could y'all hear me? It's delaying. I'm watching it as well, you guys, and it's delaying. I'm trying to figure out why. I know it's not my computer speed. It's gotta be. There gotta be a way to fix that. I'm trying to wait till see if a couple a few more people gonna make it in, and if not, we're just gonna get started with this. Okay. All right. We moving up. So we gonna start in a minute. Y'all know it's our marathon weekend, so I'm gonna keep dropping episodes. I'm gonna be dropping them back to back. I'm gonna be up with you guys. Lose weight. Yeah, you got that right. Sleep late, lose weight. Y'all gotta forgive me. I don't feel well at all. After I left out that attic, that fiberglass ain't no joke. Do we have any more moderators that I'm not seeing? Yeah, but the young lady, she's gonna actually she actually knows a lot about YouTube. She know more than I know. Maybe she can show me how to navigate these waters. Show you right. Just because you said that, man. Be right back, you guys, and we'll be ready to go. Okay, you guys. What we gonna do is this is what I'm gonna do because I want to make sure this goes well. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna take down everything and names because we're gonna have to. Me and the moderators gonna have to thoroughly review the answers and stuff like that because YouTube has a lag. Let me turn this down. Yeah, it's lag time between it. I'm actually watching it on another phone and I'm talking now and I may not be talking on the phone for probably about another hold on. Let me see it says open widgets. Let's see. Suggestions. Okay. How do I change that thing? Oh, yeah, I see it. Turn these stream settings. What are my other software? Hmm. What is recommended that use 26. All right, let's see if this change and help something. All right, let's try that. Let's see how this works on the streaming aspects of it. Guys, I'm actually configuring my computer, my streaming settings, trying to figure out why is it delaying. All right. Okay, you guys, we're gonna get started. Could I want to check the reaction time. Could everybody text ready? All right, I'm saying ready, ready, ready. We ready. All right. So we're gonna start off with the first question, and the first question is worth $5. And let me go to the questions. Okay, it's kind of crazy question, but who was the first person in season 1 to get violated? Damn. Yeah, we're gonna have to evaluate these moderators. Y'all can get ready. And the good thing about being a moderator on this channel, you get paid for your time. You know, I'd rather donate all that money back to the channel. You know, anything that comes with YouTube build the channel in itself. Yep. Y'all actually who put Lil Charles? No, trust me, we gonna evaluate it. I got y'all. Believe that. So it's actually I actually got it logging uh y'all questions. I got it logging, so I'll go back and then I'll ask you to send me your cash app, and if you win a prize you'll have to email me. I wouldn't want you to put it on the internet. Like I said, it could be a PO box anywhere that you feel comfortable shipping your prize to. You know, so forgot about Rev. Damn. Yeah, Rev is the correct answer. I think I know who the winner is. I think I seen it, but I'm not gonna announce it now. I'm gonna be sure, and then I'll contact whoever the winner is after me and the moderators go through the answers. Okay, so y'all ready for the next question? So that was for $5. Okay, the next question is: name three people from the community in season one. The community. Three people. I see somebody got it right. Somebody mixing up. Uh, let me see how I want to say it. With their sexuality and not just being the community. See, the community is a group of guys. Somebody got it. I see it. Yep. Wait, hold on. No, that's not it. Let me see. Yep. I see it a couple times. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to evaluate that because I see a couple people that's mixing up, with gay people and just the community. Those there are two different things. Tay Tay was never part of the community. They actually hated him. I actually seen old Tay Tay at a parade. Uh, he was actually in the parade. Okay, that question was a prize. So whoever get that one right will get a prize. And like I said, once we end the live, I will thoroughly go over it. So moderators, I need y'all to kind of hang around so we can actually just go through it together and figure everything out. Because I want everybody who actually, you know, winning to win. All right, next question. What's the name of the inmate in season one that was set on fire? I want to see. Uh, mm, I see one person, two people. Yeah. And that question was worth $10. Somebody said Fred. Fred's a knucklehead. That boy, Fred still got issues. Fred just had a baby shower. What is that? Yeah, it's a baby shower. Yeah, that's what they call it. He's about to be a young grandpa. Big Bino. Say I want to see a picture of baby Charles. I like to see one too. I haven't seen Charles in years. You know, me and Charles had actually got real close, and I think Charles moved to Texas. All right. So the next question is, what was the name? This one worth $15. What was the name of our crew? Our crew in season one. What was the name of our crew? Bro. Everybody got it. Damn. Y'all all deserve something for that. I'm actually getting merchandise made, so you know what I'm saying? I will be you know, giving you guys stuff too as well, you know. Man, cuz we got like the best channel, you know, and group of people like there is. And I done been on, you know, different things, you know, and a lot of things, bro. It's just crazy. But I ain't gonna get into that. But all right, that was worth $15. So we'll see who put it in first, and then we'll get with you. Okay, so why this is worth a prize? Why was the New Jack Crew started? Say the Fleek, I rock with you too, bro. For sure. I'm trying to read as many as I can. They scrolling by. Show you right. I see it's going up the screen to stop that, to stop people from being violated. You know, a lot of people ask me like, you know, why you wasn't doing that. I want to know one person who actually goes anywhere, even just not prison, anywhere in the world, and before you learn your surroundings, you just start attempting things. I wouldn't attempt to back up a car, you know, if it's my first time in a car, you know, I have to learn first, you know. So it was just a learning thing. Like I had to, and then I didn't want to be in there no longer than I had to be too. Because at the beginning, I can remember I had a lot of fear of something going wrong. They pushing my out date back. I had a lot of different things that, but as I began to be up in there, man, I realized more people got away with uh, a lot of violent crimes in prison than they do on the streets. You know, but it's crazy. He said you funny as hell. You email. He said how we getting our prize. You email uh your address, and my email is on the channel. It's on the channel. Email me where you want me to ship it to, and I'll ship it. And once I check the answers, I'm gonna contact the winner of each question and tell you to send me your cash out for the money part of it. Okay, next question. What is the name of the two brothers, the only two brothers in season one? No, Budman did not die. Bo told me, he seen Budman. Budman home. Y'all know Budman ain't get out of prison till 2019. And Bo say he seen him and he still think he's a little kid, pants sagging, bandana in his back pocket. Ain't changed one bit. Yep. Big Bambino and Lil Bambino. Yep. I ain't gonna lie. God rest Big Bambino's soul, but I still couldn't stand that dude, bro. He just wasn't a very likable guy, you know. His little brother was mostly a follower. So I kind of dislike him because of the situation we was in. But if I was to see him today, I wouldn't even have no problems with Lil Bambino. You know, but my homeboy will. Okay, yeah, I ain't gonna say that because I'm coming to that too. Uh, that was worth $20. Who for $25? Who stabbed Buttman? Show you right, my dog. Hey, Roger he wanna come on the show. I never paid attention cause at first like I wasn't reading the comments, but now I am. And Roger, he don't know too much about electronics or whatever, and his son made him a page. He actually contacted me in the comments and sent me an email. Bo too. Bo did too. But I always it don't be every day, but maybe like every 3 months or so, me and Bo will check in on each other. Yep. Mm. Don't let him see it. Roger the hero. You let him see that. He said it's gonna get bigger than it is now. Okay, that was worth $25 um for a prize. and believe me, they're gonna be good prizes. You know, I'm not like that. Uh, what is the fishing expedition? I be reading the comments, man. Y'all be going out, man. I seen somebody, like I said, you never gonna hear subscribe from me or like this from me. I think everybody gonna do what they want to do, and that's what they should be allowed to do. Whatever they want to do, you know. You shouldn't have to keep telling somebody subscribe here, subscribe here, man. You never get that out of me, you know. My ultimate goal is to change some of this corrupt way of looking at things these young kids got it, man, because they influenced by all the rappers and all the different things like that, you know. And how many people are actually, it should be just as many people combating as it got rappers over glorifying something that ain't cool at all. And I actually know a couple of these famous rappers, you know, and they know me too as well, you know. Like I know Boosie, you know what I'm saying, and he know me very well, you know. And I know a lot, you know, but it's just crazy, man. I mean, somebody gotta. Everybody saying, man, it ain't up to me. It ain't up to me. Well, who gonna stand up and do something? Saying before that gun pointed at your head or somebody's head you love. You know, I'm looking at it from all dimensions of it. You know, because that one child that you don't help, or be that child when somebody walk into their car late at night, or you know somebody's grandmother, somebody's brother, somebody's child. You know what I'm saying? I'm making it my life mission. God has brought me from the bottom of the bottom and blessed me. I have everything I've ever wanted, you know, and none of that makes me happy because of what I see every day. You know, it's crazy. All right, that was the prize. So, what is Q wife name? It's crazy, huh? What is Q wife name? Show you right. My dude Charles. A lot of people when I was locked up, you know, I used to go holler at Charles a lot, you know, and they see in prison they got this mentality like if you a straight dude and you be friends with a gay guy, but Charles was more loyal to me and our friendship than any of those guys could have ever been. He was just a good guy. Cause we gonna get into it. That's why I say I be cataloging the stories as they happen. That helps me remember a lot, you know. So that's why I just don't jump stories and stuff like that. All right, that was yeah, that was worth $30. Okay, who is Lucy best friend? Was Lucy's best friend? So you're right. Hey, y'all want to know something crazy? Tay Tay. I just found out this guy's real name is Octavius. All I ever knew him by was Tay Tay or Tay. You know, when you're in prison, you don't get called by your name. You get called by your DOC number. Okay. Uh okay, this is I'm gonna make this a nice prize. What is my favorite thing to do? So you're right. Every day, all day, I have ideas in my sleep. I dream about things and I wake up. I can actually draw, sketch, paint. I do it all. And I'm self taught. Never went to school for it. And I am the most detailed. But, a lot of this stuff is really personal to me. But I think I'll end up showing you guys some of my work, as we go on. I'll show y'all. It ain't too many people that I show though, because a lot of it is for me and it details, my life and my history and things that makes me remember things. I actually have a whole book that I don't even open because it brings back too many memories. I can actually remember where I sat when I painted or draw, sketch any picture. I can remember where I was sitting at the time. So you're right. Just stop it. I got Baby Charles first. Stop it. Yeah, I do. I drew. I got pictures of all those guys from memory. That's why I said, like, when we start getting farther on in the seasons and stuff like that, I'm gonna actually show you guys a lot of stuff. I'm gonna show you a lot of stuff. I just actually want to save some of this until we move on and kind of just let you guys paint the picture yourself in your minds, and then I'll actually show you. I got a lot of things for y'all to see though. Just be patient with me, and I got y'all. I got y'all. All right, and that's gonna be that. My favorite thing to do is paint, draw, all that. So, that's a prize, a nice prize. What was the name of my friend that got shipped in the first season? Let's see who got that. Oh, look at that. Yep, that's that boy. Y'all definitely gonna meet Nachi. Me and Nachi, we'll never lose touch. That's my brother. That's my brother right there. Like, I don't care what we do, where we go, we're gonna keep in constant contact. A lot of them, both like that. Uh, Homer actually like that too now. Baytown, he like that. He driving 18 wheelers. Ah, gee, that's my dog. I'm a Scorpio. Somebody asked me what was my sign, my zodiac sign. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Bree Skywalker. I'm a Scorpio too. Oh yeah, well actually, you could call it Baton Rouge, but I live in Walker, Louisiana. Uh-oh. The real Scorpio, me too. November 10th, that 11:10. Somebody say write a play. And you know what's been like my number one mission? I noticed like a lot of guys then told their stories and did all this, and at first I was like, what's the benefit in doing it? Like I ain't even want to do that. But at the same time, a lot of these guys go at these young guys the wrong way. You try to scam into doing something or threaten them in a way. Nah, that ain't what my mission is. My mission is if you gonna go there, I'm gonna educate you about it. But I rather you don't even have to experience that. I rather you come. How are sex offenders and rappers hated in prison, but yet prison rapists are tolerated? I could tell you how. Just think about this. You yourself, and I pray that this never happens. You go to prison and you are a inmate. Now you see somebody that's he's a rapist. Now you gonna pick up your knife and you gonna go over there and you gonna stab this guy. You got an 80% chance of getting away with it, but it's still a 20% chance you gonna get caught and you gonna get 15 years and you only had 3 years. That can happen at either time. Then you got to ask yourself: is the person I'm going to protect, is it worth me putting my freedom on the line? Is it even worth me drawing attention to myself? And a lot of people might say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I'll do it." But once you take that life, you can't get that life back. I never let prison lose me. See, a lot of those guys let prison lost them. They got lost, and to this day they lost. You know, they lost. And me. I've been desensitized to a whole lot of things, and people be like, "How could y'all watch this or watch that?" Think about this. You in a it's not the same as being in the world. To you guys out here in the world, it's like that's shocking. But that's everyday type of deal. Things that you see go on. All these things have became the norm. There's you see somebody get stabbed, you'll still go cook your noodles or something. You'll step over him and go cook your noodles. You know, and I know that sounds horrible. I know it sounds horrible, but it it's crazy. It's hard to explain. That's just like okay. That's just like me telling you guys these stories without y'all even knowing it. Y'all being desensitized. It's still shocking to you guys, but it's not as shocking as it was. when you first started hearing it, you know. But uh, like I said, man, I thank God. I thank God. He put me through that, and he didn't let me lose myself till I was non-redeemable. You know, I didn't violate nobody. I didn't get violated. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Now, I did protect myself, and I don't want to kind of give this away or nothing. But yeah, some things happened that I had to do. Now, if I had a choice, uh, you know, the first thing on the CO mind is I got to make it home to my wife and kids. The hell with these animals. They put themselves here. I'm not going up in there. They're going to sit outside drinking coffee and watching and listening to their little radio. If you don't come knock on that door, we ain't coming back there. Ask anybody that you know that ever went to prison. The guards don't run prison. The inmates do. The guards are actually they know they had a mutual understanding. Like, hey, listen, I don't come in here handling y'all no any kind of way. Don't jug me up. You know, that's just the basis of it. You know, they want to. Everything was about their safety. Everything you hear them in orientation, everything. Officers stay so many feet. Don't get in the personal space of any officer to the point they started creating um orderlies, booking orderlies. Shit. Trying to think of it. I like to get the right, correct terms down. It's for your clothing and stuff like that. They are all orderlies. They started creating that so the guards didn't have to even interact with the inmates as much. The lunch orderlies, they created all this. You know, I don't know if y'all seen it on TV. Well, it was actually a guy that was locked up with me. He was on TV because he drunk the Peter juice. He drunk the Peter juice, and something in his blood was rare, and he would never ever have another erection in his life ever. He say we let them do whatever. Hey man, I ain't lying. And me, I never really had a problem with nobody but Sergeant Larry. Uh, uh, yeah, Buddy. Co Buddy. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Like he need to. He don't even need to deal with people. Period. He need to get him something like a job, a driving CDL drive where he could drive off in the wilderness. Cause he has no patience. He hurt a lot of people. I'm talking about severely hurt a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah. But okay. I was talking. Sometimes I tend to do that. But where did and this one is worth 40, we're gonna go ahead and go to $40. Where did the last big fight take place at? Somebody said here. Yes, yes, yes. See a lot of people with it in the shower. Man, I never forget that. I probably can. I can still sketch this prison from memory. I can still smell the smell. Some things that just get burned into your mind. It's crazy. I remember I woke up maybe like last month. I woke up and I woke up in the middle of the night and I just had that feeling like I could remember one day when it was actually pouring down rain and we was in the prison and it just felt like that. It just, man, it just messed my whole day up. Yep, in the shower. What's the name? Oh, we gonna get into all that. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm gonna give y'all every prison and documents. You know, a lot of people say, "Why you saying this person name, this person name?" So I'm not gonna associate them with the prison. I'm gonna give you every prison, but I'm not gonna give it to you in order. I'm gonna give you paperwork and copies of that stuff if you want it, so you can look over it. And because I actually got diagrams and different things like that. I actually got a lot of pictures as well too, of certain people. Most of them was on the New Jack crew. Got pictures of that damn prison. The damn Polaroids. Y'all remember the Polaroid film? Well, I think they done came out with that again, but yeah, I'm talking about the actual Polaroid. Sergeant Larry was a dude that used to be like, you could tell he used to be ripped up and cut, and he was about 47 at the time. He was about 47 at the time, but he was like one of them people, like you look in his face, like you could tell he's just not all the way there. He don't have like this thing in the back of his mind say, "Oh, stop." He don't have this thing that tells him to stop. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get in trouble. He don't have that conscience. And I just never understood that. How could you go get a job and you will risk your life to be and then be back up in here with these guys that you are mistreating and violating and things like that? He just had no chill. He had no stop. I just know this dude he did a lot of different things. It was Sergeant Larry. I had a homeboy. He had a girlfriend at the time, and she was she was a healthy girl. She was a BBW, and she came to the prison to visit him, and Sergeant Larry walked to her. And how it was when you leave out the visitation room, you have to go through a series of turns. He actually hemmed this woman up on the hall, and she had on a dress, and he actually lifted her dress up and actually stuck his finger inside of her. You know, I didn't know if he was married or not. I don't know. Yeah, I see. I like that too. Yeah, he married to violence. Yeah, if he was, I would love. I ain't gonna even much lie. That's a risk I would take to track him down to this day, because that dude alone ruined a lot of people's lives. And I see some of these guys, like these guys are really messed up. Like, and some of these guys who I thought was gonna be the worst off, they actually met women who actually heal them. I mean, they every time I see these people, they got the biggest smile and they happy, truly happy. And I know three of them was violated and they married to women. Fred is married to a woman. Well, whose last name? Now, I told everybody, I told everybody my reason for telling the uncut truth. And a lot of these guys, they are with me. Okay, I do want y'all to understand this. Okay, I belong to a group of fathers, dads, uncles. It's about like 300 of us. Like about 300 of us. We're all close friends, you know, and we don't hang together daily, but we always meet up. We meet up at my business and we sit down and we discuss issues that we can actually attack and help some of these youth, man. Because I don't know how many of y'all from Louisiana, but I know y'all know how much killing is going on here. And some of y'all from Chicago, how much killing is going on in Chicago, how much killing is going on in all these different states. That's because we got a lot of people putting out negative things, and nobody, for each one of those persons that's putting out something negative, somebody should be putting out something positive on top of it. But all they doing is glorifying violence. And I just seen enough violence, like unspeakable violence, whether I was in jail or on the street or whatever. I had a brother got his head blew off in front of me. I actually lost brothers and sisters, to violence. You know, one while I was actually still in prison. You know, so I mean, like I said, I guess that's why my mission's so strong. Like, and believe what I'm saying. I'm a good judge of character. Like, if somebody, I don't, I judge a person's character, but I give the person the benefit of the doubt. If if you trying to play on my intelligence, just trying to gain something, then I'm gonna see through that. But I can tell these people who are really trying to make something of themselves and change their life. Like this young lady we help, this young lady is going to be something special. I could just see it in her. I can see that in her. And I can't wait to work with her. To we probably can just put something together and, you know, I might create, I don't know. I don't want to overtalk and say that I'm going to do something that I don't know. I got to think of what's the good in it and what's the bad in it. Making that series movies, because this guy, he's constantly contacting me, about doing it, and I gotta know that this ain't gonna put out the wrong vibe and bite me in my ass with what I'm trying to do. Let the youngsters, see there, he ain't trying to do nothing but make money off this. He ain't trying to do nothing. Nah, that ain't my mission. God got me straight. I can make any dollar amount. I own a car lot. I can make any dollar amount that I want. God has blessed me, you know. So it's just right now. I can't even think of things that I rather even spend money on. I rather take my time and money, all this energy, and put it into the future. You know what I'm saying? I got young kids. I know some of you probably have kids. Just think about what's out there in the universe, the unknown. Nobody's contacting these little young guys, and some of them just want to be contacted and just broke it. Somebody to break it down to them and say, look, when you pull that trigger, when you pull that trigger, let's just say for a second, don't worry about the person you killed because you hate them. Don't worry about them because you hate them. Okay, now for the rest of your life, that one enemy you had that was on the street, that y'all will get into it, you're going to have 280 of those. And you ain't got no gun. Because the same way beef started with you and whoever you beefing with out on the street, it's going to start right there in that prison from the moment you get in there. And they just want a reason not to like you. They search for a reason. Hey, man, why you got your socks like that? Any reason. Look, I'm going to tell y'all this. I remember when I first went to our actual parish jail, not prison, but jail, a guy, he woke me up and he told me, hey, I want your honey bun today. So I was like, and I ain't going, he must lie. I was like, I ain't even going to breakfast. I ain't tripping on that. And I actually wasn't, because at this time I knew I wasn't going to be up in there alone. So he came that night. He said, tomorrow we got donuts. I want your donut tomorrow. So I said, man, you know what? I've been in here. This is my second day now, and I'm going to eat my breakfast. Man, I want that donut. I say, you sure you want that donut? So I had and thought about it all night. If I let this guy have that donut, I better stand up and fight and risk taking an ass whooping. Because if I let him have that donut, ain't no telling what else he gonna want to have after that. So the next morning came, I went to his cell. Hey, come on, let's go get that donut. Come on, let's go get that donut. I had to put it in my mind. Hey, you gotta be willing to die, because fear will play against you. It will play against you. Fear will play against you. It'll be your worst enemy, because once they see you not fight that one time, everybody in that prison, it could be the smallest person who you could beat. If you try to fight that small person when that person slap you, everybody in that prison gonna beat your ass. Everybody, because they seen you not fight this guy, but now you want to fight Lil Man. Marlo Mike. See, you say Marlo Mike. But look, I know these guys. Yeah, I know these guys personally. I know Turk, Marcus Roach, him and Melvin. I know these guys personally. Back in the day, I used to be a producer. I actually signed with Rough Ridge Records and Lower Block. So, but it didn't pique my interest like, I thought it would when I first started learning it. But once I got into drawing, I was like, this is what I want to do. I don't care if I don't make a dime off of it. This is what I want to do. I'm gonna show y'all my work, man. I'm really awesome. But all right, I've been holding y'all up long enough. Okay. Okay, name 6 inmates from season 1. Just any 6 inmates. And it's like 13 of them want to come in and talk to you guys as well. So I'm just trying to figure out a good time to do that too, because I want to do it. Before I put stuff on the internet, I want to organize it and make sure that's the time I want to do it. That's all the only thing I'm figuring out now, that I want everything to have rhyme and reason. And I want y'all to be able to grasp it and understand it, even more. That's why I don't do what a lot of people do, go all over the world and say this to say that, because there's a lot of important details. A lot of them y'all know, but y'all ain't gonna even know what they mean until about 5 episodes from now. Yeah. Big and Lil Bambino, Buttman, Tay Tay, Baby Charles, Q, Charles, Tay, you, Buttman. Hey, that's the winner right there. Bam, you. You win $50. Send me your cash out. Everybody named a prisoner, but didn't name me. I I appreciate that, like, because even though I'm telling the story, that's why I said I'm gonna tell it as it happened. I'm not gonna put nothing on it, and I'm not gonna take it away. Yeah, every now and then I will make it interesting for you guys, but all these things happen, and you will be surprised of the type of stuff that I'm leaving out. You know, like the mustard bottle. I ain't tell y'all about that. That's another little crazy thing. They steal a mustard bottle from the cafeteria. Real stupid baby Charles Fred. Oh, Micho. CHO. Micho. Queen Sugar Tay Tay. That's from season 2. They were never in the other prison. Most of them is, but not Queen Sugar. Queen Sugar, what that is? Nassau? I think that's what it's called. Nassau? It might be Nassau. I think that's how you pronounce it. That's what Queen Sugar from Nassau. I thought Queen Sugar was from New Orleans, but it's Nassau. Was born in Bogalusa. Queen Sugar was born in Bogalusa and moved to Nassau. So living around there, they all had that little accent or whatever. And they all be saying tree. I got tree of them. We don't say that in Baton Rouge. You name me first. You said I named you first. Okay, I ain't gonna forget about nobody. I ain't gonna trust me. But like I said, I still got, everybody gonna end up getting something. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start rotating it, because a lot of you all, especially the ones that actually donated to this young lady, I actually have your names, and then I'll contact you and still send you guys merchandise. I'm making merchandise for the channel. A lot of this stuff I just want to give back and build something. You know what I'm saying? Like my life is pretty good. I just think I wouldn't have even appreciated everything I have now if it wasn't for everything that I went through. Because I end up going to jail all the other times after I got caught up with Jubin is because out of anger. I was an actual angry young man. I come home, a lot of relatives and passed away. You know, things just were so different. And the judge ain't want to hear nothing I had to say. I tried to explain this is not a trial. This is a compliance. So and then when the trial did come, I'm like, when they gonna let me talk? Shit. You come before me. What? This is what we doing. But I understood ignorance is no, that's not a defense. Being ignorant is not a defense. You know, you should know what is a moly. You can make them a lot of different ways. The way I make mine, I got Kit Kat cookies, um, cookie dough. I like graham crackers, crushed up graham crackers. I make mine a lot of different ways. Yeah, I make it. What happened to Juba? We'll get there. Can you do a journal with your picture on it? Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, I understand what you're saying. Uh, you're saying gear for the channel and stuff like that. Oh, yeah, yes. I want to do a lot of different things, man. I actually want this channel to be different than every channel. So I'm constantly thinking about ideas. A lot of them I haven't executed yet, but believe me, I got a lot of good ideas of doing things. You know, especially if I can get a bunch of good people, man. We can make that movie. I would like to. I'll make that movie and I'll donate the proceeds. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, we'll build because right now I'm renting the first choice, the right choice building in Camp Avondale. I'm renting it, so I would love to buy one, my own building for a summer camp for the kids, and not only that, it turns from summer camp to where they can come in the wintertime and do little activities and stuff like that and learn things, not just come there and play games, but learn art. If you want to box, learn boxing. Whatever they want to do, we'll have it there. We cater to each child. We ain't catering to the group. We gonna cater to each child need. That's a lot of programs that I went to. I had to choose what they had, and that didn't work for me. It didn't personally identify me. So that's what I want to do for these young kids. Just see what's going on with them because sometimes a lot of things get lost in translation. You could bring a bunch of kids to summer camp and um and sometimes none of them are getting nothing out of it. You know why? Because you looking at everybody's face and you putting them together instead of personalizing each and every one of those kids because they life matter enough to do that. Not just to say y'all learn him and don't learn him. No, it's mandatory that all counselors get to know every child. You should know every child name. Hey, okay. I got a question for y'all. We're gonna do this one. $40. What was the name of the head boy and Buttman and them crew? You know, boy is another word for the B word. So what was the head boy name? Who was the head boy? Damn. Oh, y'all sharp as hell. Woo! They just started gliding, right? Right? Did y'all know Baby Charles had told me this ain't gonna even be in the story, so I could still tell you. Baby Charles had told me Q had slept with Tay. They was constantly sneaking off and sleeping with each other. And Q had became a predator as well. They say, man, he was cutting up. They say Q had then got to the point he was worse than Buttman in them. It was just crazy. Man, hey, I seen Sam, y'all. I seen Sam. Yep. They actually he actually doing the he was I was actually going to take my daughter-in-law to the hospital, and he was in the work release, what not the work release, the prisoner van, Angola van. Yeah, he's in Angola. Q2. Yep. Baby Charles was still in love with Q to the last day. That's why Baby Charles did Q what he did, man, because Baby Charles really loved Q. You know, and I kind of understood it because what happened to y'all guys, you know what I'm saying, and then y'all dealt with it together. Y'all went through it together and y'all dealt with it together. That's why I say I try to be understanding about everything. I don't discriminate against nothing. You only get one life, and life is real. So whatever makes you happy, live that way. You know, that's all I can. That's the best advice I can give somebody. Worrying about what somebody else feel about you or think about you, you'll have a lot of sad and miserable days. But yeah, let's say they got possessed. Huh? They got possessed. I ain't gonna lie, like I don't even joke like that because that's really somebody who this happened to. These like real people, like man, you know that could have happened to any of us. You know, if we'd have came in on the wrong term or felt with the wrong argument. But I went in there with my mindset like this. I was before I end up we making that New Jack crew. I was quiet the most times. I didn't really talk. I don't care if I even wanted to talk to, other guys up in there. I ain't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? And I made me a weapon and I made sure everybody seen that weapon. I made sure they seen that weapon. And then the more people you hang around, the quicker you get, they take notice of you. Because they see how y'all growing in number and they start to pay attention. Now, they gonna say, yeah, man, that dude used to hang by himself all the time. Now they mad because you hanging with other people and they used to see you by yourself. They hate that fact. They paying attention strictly to you. You say Vin Rhymes is Queen Sugar. Nah, Queen Sugar and Vin Rhymes couldn't be more different. You know who let me see, Queen Sugar. Let me see who y'all I can give y'all an example of who Queen Sugar look like. Uh LeBron James. That's who Queen Sugar kind of looked like with their receding hairline. LeBron James, built like him, everything. Yeah, head shaped like him, all that. Yeah. Budman looked like Vin Ryan. He looked like that. He shaped just like him. About less shorter than Vin Rhymes. Yeah, he actually bigger than Vin Rhymes. He bigger than way bigger than him. And that dude was cut up like that's all he wanted to do was work out. Oh, you want me to get it? You want me to get Eric Jones? You want me to get it popping, bro? You don't want me to do that talking no more, bro? Say, bro, what's up with the trivia questions? He asked it 100 times. All right, you got that, bro. You got that. Rude ass. You got that, though. All right, let's go. Okay, so we gonna go with I'm gonna do this one. Who? Where did we get Buttman them crew weapons from? That's worth a prize. Where did we get Buttman them crew weapons from? Who gave them to us? Show you right. The community. My boy say he won't run through these questions. Okay, where do you go if you fight? In season one, where do they take you when you have a fight? Not the hole. The hole was for something way worse than fighting in that prison. Yes, that's it. The block. The block wasn't nothing but a block. It wasn't nothing but a square. And it was concrete all around you with a steel door. Steel door, hard ass iron, rack, plastic ass pillow, plastic ass mattress, thin as hell. You know, and then some of those cells they had a big old concrete. It just was concrete against the wall, concrete, and you just lay your mattress on top of that concrete. Who? Who trying to do what? People. Some I know some of these moderators. We kick people out. We kick people out up in here. I don't trust and whoever that is. I don't do anything on YouTube for money. I'm 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 rich. You ain't got to worry about that. I'm wealthy. I'm good. This the least of my worries. Um, I was talking to my subscribers and trying to answer as many of these questions as I could. But yeah, moderators, get on it and get them up out of here. That ain't what this channel here about. I can care less about that. I can care less about that. I don't mind people speaking their mind or whatever, but when you get the giving misinformation, nah, that's the last thing you're gonna have to ever worry about with Greg. And I'm gonna see him right here. Mm-hmm. That's your moderators. Go find Greg. All that, it's enough negativity in the world already. I don't want to be a part of none of that. I spent most of my life around guys, you know what I'm saying, that's just straight ignorant. It wasn't never no good days. Somebody, if you could have the whole tier, you could have the whole tier saying, all right, man, we're gonna keep it peaceful today. And it's gonna be that one guy that just don't want to cooperate with nothing nobody's saying. He just want to fight. He just want to hurt somebody. And don't talk about when you get some bad news. You get some. You gonna fight the first person you see. All right. Yeah. Okay. Who in season one who got stabbed and lost weight? And this worth $60. That's correct. I thought that shit was, man, I ain't gonna even much lie. He looked so pitiful. He looked so pitiful. Like, but I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of hard to have compassion for somebody that that everything that he was ever a part of was something negative or something to hurt somebody. Or even you just ain't have what it take to be a leader and stand alone. You know what I'm saying? That dude by himself could have changed the way that Port Allen was rocking. And Port Allen and Ralph, they were so big that they could have actually uh changed the way Buttman was moving was rocking. You know? But those two dudes, they were number lift flunkies. They were number followers. Well, all three of them. Bambino too, Big Bambino. He wasn't nothing but a follower. He was too scared to not that he ain't had him on his side. He was just too scared. I don't know why. I just I had that healthy fear to stay on my guard, but I never felt like what I'm saying. I need to go get with some guys who violating violating other guys to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never ever feel like that's something that I wanted to do or be a part of. That just wasn't me. All right, I'm gonna go to season two. What's the name of the CO that's beating the inmates? Not violating, but just beating. He's not violating. He's just beating. It's not. There you go. I see it. It's not Larry. It's Buddy. Okay, I got a question for y'all, and I'm gonna see if y'all because I actually said it in the last episode. Um, what's the difference between the transport bus and the prison bus? And they're gonna be a nice prize. Moderators, we're gonna need all the winners. I'll be there with you, searching through it. We just gotta make sure. I might need to go ahead and see if I can see where the rest of the moderators at. Uh, use all the help we can get for this. We do this every Friday. Every Friday, just give back and just help you guys really make a difference in your lives and the people around you. Because that's where it started. That little badass friend that you don't want your son to bring home. Instead of just running him off, try to understand him and, you know, and make a difference in his life. See if you can positively make a positive impact on him. Because if you don't, he'll be the cause of your nephew, your son, your getting in trouble. Believe me, I know where it started. I know where the chain reaction started. Yep. Transport bus go to multiple prisons. Prison bus only goes to that prison. The transport, they might have a roster on the transport, and they say might go pick up. You got on the way coming. You're gonna stop at this prison and pick up 3 inmates. Then you got another prison over here, and all this is on your route. You only gonna go out 30 ways out on each prison. 30 minutes out on each prison. Out your way. But you'll be able to come back in and make it to the prison you dropping all of them at. Newbie and transports from other prisons. Yeah, true that. Okay, where is Lil and just for we're gonna do $30. Where is Little Bambino and Big Bambino from? Yeah, one dead and one free. Big Bambino did. He died in 2007, December 7, 2007. No, they from they. I see it. Yep, they from NO. Yep, they from New Orleans. That's where they from too. That's crazy. Yep. You know, I remember in 2003. I knew where they actually stayed off of Claiborne, off of Claiborne. I was gonna go up there and try to find that dude. He died in 2007. I was gonna go up there in 2003 because I had a grudge. I had a grudge against that dude when that dude snuck me, man. I ain't gonna even much lie. I wanted to hurt that boy. I wanted to hurt him. And don't understand me when I do talk and I do want to make uh positive changes too. But like I said, I am still a work in progress myself because I still find my temper is real bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I could be speaking all the positive things in the world that I want to, and then the person, somebody can do something, and that shit throws me all the way off. And that's what I'm trying to beat. I'm trying to learn how to deal with those problems. You know, because it's like I said, I got the I got the will and I want to, but sometimes, man, my mind just won't let me just be great. Just won't let me be great. Yeah, we are. Thank you for that. We are. I am. I am human. I accept it that some things, gonna stay with me. Do y'all know there's a thing when a lot of these guys got out of prison, a lot of these guys just dealing with aggression and anger, and it's always there, and they can't turn it off, and they don't know how to deal with it. It's a lot of them. They just don't know how to deal with it. They don't know how to. A couple of them say it feels like they suffocating when it comes on, and it's not like a panic attack or nothing like that. It's just like it's raging and it's something they got to get out, but they just don't know what. You know, and I was just like, man, y'all might need to get some, psychiatric help and just try to do something. We talk, a couple of us we talk, but they need some professional help. Those guys, I can't do nothing for those guys. I wish I could, but I can't. Those guys are in bad shape. And we sitting there talking. That's all. Just see a text come up from both. PTSD. Y'all think that's what it is? Man, I think I'm thankful to God that He made me strong. He made me strong. You know what I'm saying? I've been, but like I ain't gonna even lie though. Like when I first got into that prison, when catching that charge with Jubin, I had so much rage. I ain't gonna lie. I thought about shit trying to break out. I couldn't pace myself. I couldn't calm down. It was so much anxiety. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. It was just I don't know. I still remember that, and I just had to get up. Some days I had to get up, go take a shower, just to kind of get that shit off of me, because it was crazy, and nothing has changed. It's all this stuff is still going on. This stuff is public record. A lot of people be hollering about a lot of this stuff ain't true, and that I be like, man, that's crazy. You think I'll be sitting on here telling these y'all guys these stories that ain't benefit me in no kind of way? I ain't received 1 cent from YouTube, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when they do begin to pay something, that's going to a cause. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start a proper boys home, something like that. A proper I ain't gonna give the money to somebody like a charity and don't follow up. You didn't gave it to this charity. Now they not helping the people that need to be helped. You got to get into the community and look. You might see that one bright young man and say, "Hey man, look what you like to do, man. I want to pay for your college tuition. I want to send you to do this. Okay, you don't want to go to college. You want to do that. I want to help you do that." Everybody want to give their money to somebody, to the charity, and what does the charity do? The charity goes help out. uh selected people, and they know only what they see on paper. That's it. What they see on paper. I'm gonna make a difference. All right. Who who uh who beat Lil Bambino with the battery sock? This worth a prize. Bro. No trolls today. You see him, get him up out of here. That's why I say a lot of people. I think I think this YouTube thing gets people so far gone. You know, that's basically people who trying to you know, make a living off of YouTube and stuff like that. You know, they get so carried away with this, and this becomes they they bread and they butter. You know what I'm saying? But I'll never let that do that to me. You know, I love my freedom. I love my life. I love everything the way it is, you know, and I love you guys, you know, because you know, it's actually been good for me actually getting these stories out and knowing that people are hearing them. It's actually been good for me. I remember most of the time I used to didn't even sleep, you know, I sleep 4 and 5 hours, you know, a night, where the whole day period. That's it. Wake up 3 o'clock in the morning, just be woke. Yeah, his brother set him up. But who his brother set him up, but who did the job? They, yeah, yeah, they do. They lose themselves and it's YouTube madness, you know. But like I said, this channel is for the subscribers. That's who this channel is for. Because I'm the type of person, I'm well off in my life, and any way I can help, I will help anyone. That's just the way my mission is. You know, I done seen enough bad things. That's easy to do. You know, how easy it is to snap on somebody that pissed you off. Now, how hard is it? How hard is it to let them get away with it? That's harder. Now, how hard is it to turn around and help the same person that pissed you off? A bunch of complicated minds. That's the same way prison is. A bunch of complicated minds. It's never one thought, ever. Everybody's always on some plotting and getting over. There's always something in the works. Always. And it happens at the blink of an eye. You know, and then it's like a spirit passes off. You would think after these guys see one guy get stabbed, they'll calm down and the day will go on. And shit, it's like they get that demon in them. Oh, I gotta get me one too. I gotta get me one too. Person getting stabbed, somebody else fighting while this person just got stabbed. They just took him out. The blood still left. The blood still left, and it's a fight happening. You say that's all. I would want my lick back. I get it. I mean, that's the way of the world, you know. That's the way of the world. That's the way I lost my little partner. I lost my little partner. The OGs, instead of them being on some real OG shit, saying, "Listen, man, hey, we gotta make this change with these youngsters because we pushing them into that ignorant shit." I came over here and talked to y'all like a man. You know what I'm saying? And then even, and I could tell now one of them little they some little short OGs. The only thing they got is a pistol on their side. Now if they had to pull them hands out, they couldn't do nothing with them hands. I destroy both of them together out there. I'm a hell of a fighter. Oh, I would, but them little dudes was in that house when I went over there to approach them to try to make it good with my little buddy. And to keep their money safe and keep them little dudes making their money, and they don't want that positive shit coming around them. They don't want that. They fear that. They fear that because they know if Lil One in there making my money, if he in the trap making my money, then I can go stand out or go home. I ain't gotta take no more penitentiary chances. I can go spend time with my family by messing this little man life up. Let him in there selling my drugs. Let him trap it out. He get busted. Oh, they gonna let you go because you're a juvenile. But what they don't tell you is that still stay on your record. And when you get busted as an adult, you don't get no probation. If your record is not sealed, you don't get no probation. You goes directly to jail. Especially if you go your first time as a felony. If it's a felony, you go directly to jail. Yep. But believe me, the problem ain't the all on the youngsters because that's the way people want to make it seem. But the youngsters got to learn it from somewhere. They ain't come out. They ain't come out with the game. They came out seeing it. They came out seeing it and watching people do it and admiring them people that do it. But you got to be a pretty sideways person to take somebody little child and say, "Yeah, I'm gonna put a gun in your hand and some drugs, and I'm gonna put you on." You ain't really putting him on. You just starting him on that path. You starting him straight on the path to where he gonna end up. And when you hustling, everybody know when you hustle, it ain't if you get caught, it's when you get caught. Cause you always gonna get caught. How many rich drug dealers you know that's still alive? Old men, rich drug dealers. I don't know one, and I knew a lot of them. In season one, who had a fight with Stupid? What crew? Stupid crew. You could do the crew, or you could do the person. Cause Stupid, I'll tell y'all after. But who had a fight? Bro? I see somebody answered it already. Yep, Vago Boy. Vago Boy. Somebody just said, "Why you A Rivers 135? Why you say I must have missed a first season?" That's on. That's close to the end of season one. All that was happening when I was almost getting ready to get out. Y'all remember that rapper Nero? Do anybody know Nero? Nero came to the prison. He didn't pass away. Rest in peace, Nero. But he came to that prison. MC Nero. Yep. Timothy Washington. Yep. What's the matter with him? What's the matter with him? I remember when he wrote that song. He had that song. They say, "Who is Nero?" Nero had a song where he had a couple songs. Got a lot of respect. Got a lot of respect. Got a lot. That song, yeah, And it's another one. Uh, I can't even remember off the top of my head, but I remember when he wrote that song. What's the matter with him? Or what's the matter with him? Or what's the matter with him? He wrote that in prison. I remember when he did it, and he got out, and he actually didn't put it out till years later, and it was hot. It was a hot song. Food named Negro. Yep. Hugh, hell yeah. Food named Negro. Coming out live for you. The Baton Rouge Mac. You saying Meech still alive? Who? Meecho? That's who you asking about, Meecho? I ain't gonna even much lie. I don't know. I haven't heard from him. I ain't heard I ain't heard nothing like he passed away or nothing like that either. But nah, I just don't know about Meecho. I know Vago good. I know. Okay. When you in season one, when you first get to the prison, we're gonna do $40 on this one. When you first get to the prison, what do they make you do? When you first get to the prison, what's up, y'all? Lafayette in the building. I knew a guy named Lafayette. That's mostly what they used to do. They used to find out where a person from and then start calling them that. That's how Port Allen got his name, and you know, but he had that one before he even came to the prison. He must have got that one somewhere else because I know when he came in, they called him that a lot, like Baytown, Homer, a lot of different of them guys. Depends on where you from. That they had a dude named No Br. Uh, y'all know Thibodeau. Who else? There was another dude. I can't remember him. He was named. He had where he stayed at. He was named after his hometown too. Man, but the craziest dude I done met, man, is the dude Advil, bro. That dude there, I don't know, that dude there just weird. That dude got some naughty ass hair, and he's just really weird. It's like I ain't gonna, he must lie. He he like that's a place that he need to be. This dude is a natural, like he would be a serial killer, I think, on on the outside on the streets. You know, that dude is really like tormented. He love. He actually said he told me he's like, man, you know what? He don't and he talk like that. It don't even bother me. When I see somebody get jugged, they just look like little robots. They just look like little robots, you know what I'm saying? Leaking a little brake fluid, little oil. I was looking at this dude like, man, what the fuck wrong with this dude? Man, this dude is really mentally ill. He's really mentally ill. Iberville. I know somebody named Bruley, White Castle, Generate, all of them dudes. They call Generate gangster, 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 gangster. He comes to this prison, but he comes later. That was another troublemaker. He used to walk around his drawers all day long. That's all. He never liked to wear pants. Gangster, gangster. Never wore pants. He said it sounded like the bot from Futurama. He was talking about people actually bleeding, human beings. He just see that's what he look at them as robots. He just a robot. I just look at him leaking a little fluid. You know what I'm saying? When I hit him with that blade. Yeah, yeah, dude that Jay. Jay was from New York. Lazy, crazy eye, no lie. I was high when he hit me. I took 5 bullets with me. Yeah, Jay. He was from New York. Crazy guy. I liked the Jay too. Jay Jay kept on Timberland boots. I don't give a damn. It was 90 degrees, 100 degrees. Warm up in Tim's. And see, that's the craziest thing about now, the prison system now. I think they're more safer now because think about it. They didn't even have cell phones and all that back then. You know what I'm saying? We were still using payphones. We still using payphones, and I think about these dudes got Facebook. And the last time I went to prison, they had Facebook in there. Facebook, Twitter, everything you have on the outside, they had it. They had it. Now, in the 90s, I think was the best smugglers there was. Man, I just seen dudes smuggle all kind of stuff. Stuff you would be wondering how the hell it got. And then I'm gonna tell y'all the elaborate scheme when old boy met processing orderly. I figured out what he was doing. He was get anybody that come in that prison, and if you come with drugs on you, he the processing orderly. So all you will have to do is hand him the drugs. All you have to do is hand him the drugs, and he'll walk the drugs in the prison because they don't check him because he's he didn't earn his status. This is his workforce job. Get him the drugs, and you gonna get him a cut. Tim's New York style for real. Yep. That boy had the blue ones, the brown ones. That boy had all color Tims, but he loved them brown ones the most. All right. I gotta make some more episodes, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. So, okay, we got 3 more questions. Then we got to go through this. So pretty much when we work it out this time, that's why I wasn't rushing through it to add the questions back to back, because we're gonna have to actually go find and really do our research and find the winners. Because we want to get the right people. We don't want to rush into this. and just pick anybody. I want this to work. So because we're gonna do it every Friday. Every Friday we're gonna do this. So it'll go smoother next Friday. We'll know the whole process. Okay. Count down. Got 3 questions left. Uh, which one I want to do? Who who did Baby Charles burn with feces? Feces and urine. Not red, not cute. There it is. Chad. Yep. Oh, Chad. I ain't gonna even much lie. I had started to be cool with Chad. I hated when that happened, you know what I'm saying? And that was crazy though. But I fuck with Baby Charles tougher, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. You knew they had took them vows and you still did that down bad no matter what you went through. You gotta stop making excuses for your life. You in jail because of bad choices and still you hollering about, yeah, you was going through something and you supposed to be supporting them on their wedding day and that's what you did. That was like some fucked up shit. I ain't gonna lie. I look at stuff for the realness of it all. Like, uh, a lot of these dudes is the reason why a lot of people made it out of that prison. A lot of people made it out of that prison. They actually had. I was gone at this time. They actually had set that prison on fire. They didn't. They was all on the roof with fire and all that stuff like that. It was on. Yeah, they had to. They had to went out up in there, and they say the guard hadn't fed them in like 4 or 5 days. So the inmates got pissed off and started cutting up. He was cooking there, huh? Yeah. Well, I ain't gonna even much lie. See, a lot of this stuff. This was the first time this stuff happened in the early '90s, in the early 2000s. This stuff that these guys know in prison now, they learned them from back then, when ain't no surveillance, ain't no COs in the cell with you. Ain't none of that. Now they got the keys in the middle of the tier now. That's man. Back in the day, you wouldn't dare have a CO sitting in there in the tier with all those inmates. Shit, it was better to lock your ass in there and know you can't get out of there, and know y'all just gonna hurt y'all each other. That's what it was about. A lot of people got hurt really bad, really bad. They got a lot of lawsuits. A lot of lawsuits coming up too, and these lawsuits was filed within 2 years of these people getting out of that prison. So long as you file that paperwork within that 2 years, you can always bring it back. But they've been putting these people in deposition and deposition and deposition just to keep it from going to court. Because when it go to court, I'm showing up. I'm showing up. And I'm gonna find as many people as I can find to expose what they did. Man, I remember they turned the water off in the whole prison. So that means you can't take a bath, you can't flush your toilet, you can't do, and they left it out for a week and a half. Week and a half. Could you imagine what it smelled like back there? Because that's the type of shit they used to do. Huh? But how can you be half gay like you are or you are not? Oh, who the hell is that? Dorm, Dorman, what are you trying to say? But how can you be half gay like you are or you? I don't understand that. A person, it's only one way. Either you gay or you not gay. That's just the way it is. Either you gay or you not gay. And a lot of things that happen to them dudes, that don't make them gay. I mean, they survived it. They survived it. You know what I'm saying? And they made it out of there. Like I said, I know a couple of them that then came home. Like I said, everybody, all these guys, they knew the type of character I was, and the character that you see in front of you, this ain't the character that I was. I was a really bad dude. After I had to left that prison and got into all them fights and all that stabbing and stuff like that with the New Jack crew, I had them completely hardened. I had them completely hardened. And when I actually, well, I ain't gonna even get into that, but I really started getting really dealing with these anger issues. I was going off at the snap like that. I had to beat that. That was a sickness. I was mad. I was mad because my life was pretty much taken from me. Like with, and at the time, I didn't even know it, but it was all about filling beds. See, that's what people gotta realize. Prison is just about filling beds because you taking care of that community where that prison is. If you go to Callahoola, those people in that community work at that prison, and that prison is their town revenue. Wells, if you go to River Bend, if you go to Concordia, if you wherever you go, Angola, that's their town revenue. So they got to keep somebody in that bed every day. Yeah, they got to keep them beds filled. So what they do is they get a judge a kickback. I done seen guys who come in on charges that they could have went home on, but the judge sentenced them to 6 months in prison just so they could fill that space until they get an inmate, you know, that's gonna do some time. Hmm. Uh, what was what was the name of the dude that stabbed Big Bambino? Do anybody know that? Look at somebody. Cheeky love cheesecake. Okay. Lisa Dixon. Uh Strict Bands. Hacking Muhammad. Got what is it? Goshetta. Oh, y'all all rolling. Shaniqua James. South Dog. Jermaine Anderson. Man, that's why I say, man, I'm gonna have to hurry up and call my homie because my homie got a press and I want to see how all this gear coming, man. Because I'm gonna send you guys a lot of gears and I got a lot of creative. I actually did the artwork, that's gonna be put on the and I'm getting good quality stuff. You know what I'm saying? Anything I get good quality. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna make it a brand. Like it's gonna be made out of the best fabrics and different stuff like that. You know, and you know my artwork is impeccable, but I can't wait until we make it till this point where I'm gonna release my lawsuit first. I'm gonna release my lawsuit, uh, and then it's gonna be a couple more documents I'm gonna release that with. It's a couple different things coming, especially when old girl come in, man. She gonna help me do a lot of stuff because I gotta shoot the videos and do all this. I need extra help, and a lot of people don't. You know, they don't even want to get involved with YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They like, man, it's just he was like, this ain't for me, man. This ain't for me. I got a homeboy that he'll do that other thing. I think it's Instagram. I ain't even got no Instagram or nothing like that. You know, in my era, we didn't have all that. You know, so all this is really new new deal. Before I had this channel, I didn't even have a YouTube, y'all. I didn't even have a YouTube. The most thing I ever had was like a Facebook, and then I ain't had it too long. Um, yeah. Oh, definitely purchase some merch. But I appreciate you, bro. But a lot of stuff too. I wanna give away to. You know, I just would like to get this thing moving. And I ain't gonna lie, if I do, I'm thinking about seeing what kind of budget it would take to make that a series. Because I actually try to employ, a lot of those guys that's having a hard time that was in that prison as well. I try to employ them, even if they don't want to play in the series, work on set or something like that. Because I know I done seen a couple of them. They homeless. You know what I'm saying? They homeless. One of them stay in Ethel, Louisiana. He homeless. Winfield, Louisiana. He homeless. South Baton Rouge, homeless. Yeah, you know. And like I said, I'm only one person. I try to do as much as I can do, you know, and help the ones who really want the help. And not like Taurus, man. That broke my heart. Like Taurus gonna come into this story soon. But I went to the store in Scotlandville, and he's sitting on the crate in front of the store with a gin bottle in his back pocket, and he got up and he just stumbling and falling, and I'm like, he done hit his head on the tree. I'm like, man, what done happened to this dude, man? Like, it's just crazy. Man, I understand a lot of stuff happened to him or whatever. You could either let it beat you, or you can retreat from it and it'll crash you later, or you could face that shit what happened to you. You know, I don't know, man. And I know it's easier. It's easier of me saying it than it is for them. But a lot of them is actually on this channel as well. Um, I've seen Bo. I've seen Bo name scrolled up here. Bo is in this room. Bo always catching the episodes. He always catching the episodes. Everybody just tell me, man, speak it the way it happened. Speak it the way it happened. And I can't tell it no other way. And not scripted for YouTube. The only reason why I took the word rape out is because one of the subscribers was like, you might want to change that. I did that for the people that's listening at the story. I don't care about how YouTube feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I Because I gotta tell it with these people's story, these people that um survived this shit, man, and forever be scarred, tore up. You know what I'm saying? Um, I ain't even tell y'all about this dude yet, so I ain't gonna say his name. He tried to commit suicide like 4 days ago. And that's how you know when it ain't your time, it ain't your time. The gun was full of bullets, but it didn't go off. He pulled the trigger twice. It had one chambered and ready to go. He really tried to blow his head off. He really tried to blow his head off. He say he can't live with it no more. He can't take it no more. He say it's so much noise and clutter inside his head. He said it just won't stop. So yeah, you right, brother. Jake, that prison PTSD, it ain't no joke. I see. When I first got out, I couldn't let like everything was moving too fast. It was moving too fast. Too much was going on. I couldn't let people be on certain sides of me. Things was crazy when I had to actually readjust. I used to leave out the house at a certain time, and I only leave out for like 45 minutes to an hour, a day. I couldn't. That man, it's crazy. If you ever know anybody who go to jail from 2 years on back, when they come home, they're gonna have to readjust because things is different. You're gonna see them walk and just stop, and you're gonna wonder what the hell going on because they used to a prison guard walking them anywhere out of a certain after you pass a certain area, so they actually won't even open the door or just be standing at the door in the house. I did this for 2 months. I'll walk up to my front door and stand there, and then I realize ain't no prison guard coming to open his door and walk me around the way. Crazy, huh? But it's true. It's habit forming, and you learn. A nice stick across the back of your head will teach you not to walk out in front of security guard. You better catch that ride with him. That means you better hang tough on the side or just slip to the back a little bit. If you pass him up and pass 2 lines up, he gonna crack in your head. Read that. Yeah, yeah. He can't. Your friend, son, Latrice Harmon. Yeah, it gets like that. Like you have to literally practice that and learn that back that you could walk with your freedom. You could walk with your freedom because you won't even be paying. You'll self consciously do it, and then you'll start thinking about something else because they didn't got your patience so good. Because sometimes you could go to that door and you'll stand at that door 30 minutes before they finish doing what they doing to open that door for you. So you used to a long period of time of just standing in one place. So you'll stand there for 30 minutes to an hour. All right. We're gonna go we're gonna go to season 2. Who in season 2, who pulled out a razor blade and cut a prisoner in the shower and sliced him up in the shower? Y'all might know this dude too. Y'all A lot of people know him, you know what I'm saying? Cause he do tattoos. Yep, tattoo man. He do tattoos. His name C Murder. Y'all know him? Not the rapper C Murder. It's another dude that do tattoos. He do tattoos. Yeah. He actually did one of my tattoos when I came home, and the rest of these jail tattoos. These are prison tattoos. All right, we got one more question, and then we're gonna have to figure it out. I ain't gonna lie, like a lot of y'all got total recall, like y'all comprehension is excellent. I knew a couple guys in prison who was like that, like they can they can hear something one time and just recall it back exactly the way it was. And that's I can't even tell you that part because that's coming up too. Like I said, we on a marathon. I gotta get back to work. All right. In season one, who ended up violating Ralph? Booty man. He said Booty man. Yes, sir. That's it. Well, guys, we gon' and the moderators. I need y'all because I put y'all as managers on the channel to so we can go figure out who everybody is and get them their money and prizes. You know, so the next time we do this game, we actually ought to have all the kinks worked out because we didn't went through the full process. So I appreciate you guys and all the winners. We will make sure we contact you and get y'all your money and your prizes. All right, appreciate y'all. Have a good one. Them episodes coming up too.